हमारे मेडिकल एजुकेशन के सेक्रेटरी अमरीश जी, श्री इकबाल जी हमारे कमिश्नर साहब, शहीन अली जी, शुभमंगला जी, और हमारे साइकेट्रिक इश्यूज के हमारी एनसाइक्लोपीडिया फेमस डॉक्टर शिव गौतम, डॉक्टर यादव हमारे एमडी एनएचएम, आई वेलकम डॉक्टर जोएना, ऋषभ जी हेमानी from UNICEF, and Mrs. Ranu Parashar from Alak Foundation, हमारे डायरेक्टर पब्लिक हेल्थ रवि शर्मा जी, all the experts in this hall, हमारे डॉक्टर्स, हमारे स्टूडेंट्स, नर्सिंग पीपल, and distinguished guests. आज we are very happy to be here on this occasion on a subject which is a very important and a very critical subject. उससे पहले मैं जितनी लोगों को people who received awards सम्मानित किया गया, whose service to society and their talent was recognized and appreciated, my heartiest congratulations to all the people who received awards, and their self-esteem, I'm sure, has gone up today. Dr. Shiv Gautam, I know from many years back, I think 1980s, दोस्तों के बीच में कोई पागलपन की भी बात कर देते थे, कहते कि डॉक्टर शिव गौतम के पास ले जाओ इनको. He was so famous that medical institutes ज़्यादा कोई थे नहीं उस time. There was no recognition of and the priority of mental health. Dr. Shiv Gautam was a doyen here in Rajasthan, and he's been laboriously working very hard. And thank you, Dr. Shiv Gautam, that आपने जो आज हमें mental health के ऊपर आपने हमें जो discourse दिया है with all your knowledge, I'm sure we all have a lot to learn from him. Also, Dr. Joanna and Mrs. Parashar, thank you for your valuable advice, comments, and know-how on this subject which you shared with us. And of course, in a mini form, we had the teachings of Sadhguru also here by Dr. Amrish ji. He is a Bhakt of Sadhguru, and a lot of things, teachings which he has learned, he shared with us. Thank you, Amrish ji. And कई सुझाव जो आए हैं उसके लिए भी बहुत बहुत आभार. It will further make our department more sensitive to issues relating to mental health and how to उसका जो उपचार जो करना है उसके लिए भी. Basically, भगवान ने जो हमें शरीर बनाया है, God has made our body, mind, initially for a different cause. The eyes were seen to see long distances, not close. Man was a hunter. His body was tuned, his diet was tuned to high physical activity. And we soon realized, with the world pace becoming so fast, with food which is not so natural and not so pure what our ancestors ate, with the hard-pressed tension of securing a job, and the computers and the scientific innovations all led, this is what I feel, have led to the whole equilibrium has been disturbed, the mind and body equilibrium. And the youth today particularly, emotional ties have also taken a big toll. पहले तो परिवार होता था, वहाँ पे माँ बाप जो कहते थे, mother and father, they were the head of the family, they used to whether they had 5 sons and 5 daughter-in-laws, whatever the mother father said, that used to be accepted as the final judgment or decision. So there was no wobbling or there were no tensions. No, tensions have become, and social media, all these latest movies, and they've had a very major influence on our mental health. Now, basically, I would like to, it's a very personal matter, but since I'm sitting with you and we are talking about mental health, I would like to share my own experience. Why I would like to share my own experience is that, you know, in this discourse, everybody's discussed everything. My profession, my livelihood was on tourism. Been running my hotels for many years. That time, I took very heavy borrowings from institutions. Us time, foreign tourists was the main tourism in India. I'm talking to you about 1995. Took big loans. Then suddenly the plague came. Tourism became zero. Then the Babri Masjid demolition came. Tourism became zero. Multiple such incidents happened. And I was struggling very hard. I did not know how to pay my loans. I was borrowing from X to pay Y and Y to pay the loans. So my whole system came crashing down. And सबसे पहले क्या है कि the awareness that you are having a mental problem, it's not a shame. People take it as a shame. And the stigma was that if you go and meet a psychiatrist and somebody sees you there, वो कहते हैं कि this guy has gone mad. This was in those days what people felt. And therefore, to shy away from this, I never went to a psychiatrist. And again, these your digestion goes for a toss, you can't sleep. And mind is such a strong tool of the body. अभी आपके दोस्तों के साथ you've just gone out for dinner, you had a good evening, and you come back home in your flat, and you have a problem on the phone with your girlfriend. वो कहती है मैं छोड़ के चली जाऊंगी, I don't want to be with you. And the mind immediately in a few minutes from happy moments of partying and having, going out for a movie with your friends and coming back, you suddenly get these emotional weaknesses and you hang yourself from the fan in a flat. It just happens. Look at road rage. लड़ाई किस बात की? थोड़ी गाड़ी अड़ गई, यहाँ अड़ गई, and people are ready to kill each other on the road. So these are all mental abnormalities which we are not able to control because of all these bad health, mind equilibrium, body equilibrium being this thing. So finally, I used to, for 3-4 years, I suffered like mad because I refused to go to a psychiatrist. Then finally, I met a friend who had gone through the same. And he told me that I'm cured and I'm fine and I'm leading a normal life. I said, how? He said, I went to this psychiatrist. This time, अब वो हमारे principal भी रहते, he's of our medical, अपने mental इसका Dr. Pradeep Sharma. So he took me to Pradeep Sharma. मैं शाम के time गया and it was getting a little dark, so nobody saw me going there. And otherwise, you know, that feeling was that कि वो psychiatrist क्या कोई मिल गया ये पागल हो गया. I went there. He gave me medicines. Of course, medicines have their own chemical reactions. There are a lot of side effects also. Maybe now there are drugs which don't give you side effects. And these side effects, I would, after 2 weeks, I would leave it. Then again, get miserable after another month, go again to him. Finally, after about 6-7 months, I was not getting okay. He told me, he said, look, you're wasting your money, you're wasting my time. Either you trusted me, give me 6 months. Otherwise, don't come back to me again. And I was so miserable that I decided those 6 months I'm going to somehow, whatever may happen, I'm going to have those medicines. After 6 months, I became absolutely normal. I'm talking to you about 1995. And 1998, I was okay and I contested my first election as an independent. And by God's grace, my party's hand on me, I got my ticket 5 times and I won 4 times. And out of the 4 times, I became minister 3 times. Because I was able to pull myself back. वो नहीं होता तो मैं 1998 में भी चुनाव नहीं लड़ता और मैं पॉलिटिक्स में आता ही नहीं मैं. Therefore, you know, I was telling Gayatri Madam also when Dr. Shiv Gautam was speaking that, you know, this preparedness for mental health and bringing it under the insurance scheme, I think, Madam, we have to very seriously think about it. Because if mental health is not good, you physically you can't be good. तो अपन ये ऑपरेशन हो रहा है, लोगों के ट्यूमर हो रहा है, कैंसर हो रहा है. I may be wrong, I'm not a doctor, but I feel a lot of it is because of your mental health not being good and obviously your juices in your body, your intestine, digestive system, they all go for a shot. They start producing acidity and I think a lot of your tumors and all come about with that. हमारे तो एक ही अच्छी चीज है कि we are a God fearing nation. भगवान में हम बहुत आस्था रखते हैं और भगवान में आस्था रखते हैं तो काफी मेंटल टेंशन जो है, जो आप डॉक्टर लोग जो क्यूरेटिव मेजर्स करते हैं, हम वो भगवान की आस्था में रखते हैं, भाई हमारा सब ठीक रहेगा, भगवान का हाथ हमारे ऊपर है. That also is a very big thing because we are a God fearing nation. Look at America. I mean, there are shootings, kids are taking AK-47 semi-automatic, मॉल में जाके बूंद दिया सबको. That is all mental health, core mental health. And they are not as much a God-fearing nation as we are. ये भगवान की आस्था I think is very big, but however, भगवान की आस्था तो हमारे ऊपर हमारी रहेगी, भगवान का आशीर्वाद हम पे रहेगा. But I feel that we should, Madam, really very, very seriously think about really giving this mental health a very strong help we can. I will give you one more example, all of you. I don't want to name them, but you see elderly people who are, I'm talking about big politicians, national level politics, talking about the state top people. Netaji's got bad health. He's having all medicines, sugar, heart, steroids, everything. और उनको मौका मिल गया, चीफ मिनिस्टर बन गए, प्राइम मिनिस्टर बन गए, या बड़ा पद मिल गया. And like one, I mean, there's nothing wrong in it. Narasimha Rao ji was ailing. He became prime minister, and his whole cheese is of that self-esteem, and it is the mind that he is leading the nation. All his illness, everybody had physically counted him out. That कोई नहीं, ये नहीं कर सकते. And he got an opportunity. And all you see, the senior most politicians, ministers, and the top brass, when they are in the high position, they manage through their physical health very, very comfortably in whatever way. I mean, this is just a thought which I am bringing because I noticed these things. So once again, मैंने आपका बहुत समय ले लिया, and I think my department also, I'll talk to my chief minister also, we must give mental health the place it really deserves in our ministry and for the society. Thank you once again for all of you coming, and congratulations to all of you who got the esteem award. Thank you.
माननीय, शारीरिक स्वास्थ्य के साथ साथ मानसिक स्वास्थ्य के क्षेत्र में प्राथमिकता के साथ किए जा रहे आपके कार्यों और आपके मार्गदर्शन के लिए हृदय से आपके आभार हैं. आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. और अब सभी का धन्यवाद ज्ञापित करने के लिए मैं मंच पर आमंत्रित करती हूँ मिशन डायरेक्टर NHM डॉक्टर अमित यादव जी.
आज हमारी सोसाइटी को दीपिका पादुकोण के बाद एक और आइकॉन मिल गया है. इसके लिए मैं आपका बहुत आभारी हूँ.